Welcome back. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on KCBQ 1170 The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel. I'm your host with Whissel Realty. Joined, as always, by Mr. Jason Hall with Team Home Loans. Before the break, we were talking with Mr. Andrew Sunseri with San Diego Door Pros. Again, if you want to connect with Andrew, you can give us a call or shoot us a text, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355, or visit his website, sandiegodoorpros.com. And good coincidence, AJ just rolled into the studio, Mr. AJ Powers with Whissel Realty. Thank you for joining us, AJ.
Thanks for having me.
So I understand that you and Andrew actually know each other quite well.
We've known each other for about, a year and a half, 2 years now, and he bought a place for me. It's been
about 15 months ago. Yeah, that's what he's talking about 15, 16 months ago. He got into a condo. What part of town, Andrew?
Tierra Santa.
All right, I love Tierra Santa. That's a wonderful community. Do you have a family?
Just a fiance.
All right.
And a little French bulldog.
All right. You guys plan on probably starting a family, right? Some point?
Getting married in September.
All right. Congratulations, Andrew. Tierra Santa is one of the best known secrets in all of San Diego. It is one of the most family-friendly areas. Everybody loves it. The schools are great. The community's great. Great place. So welcome to Tierra Santa.
Thank you.
So talk a little bit about your personal home buying journey. Like, what made you decide to buy a home? How did you decide to work with AJ? I know you worked with Sam on Jason Hall's team over at Team Home Loans. Tell our listeners a little bit about your home buying journey.
Yeah, so it actually kind of started one night when I met AJ through a mutual friend of ours. And, it was something that I've always thought about buying a home. And it's something that I always told people I was serious about. And really who got me really motivated was AJ, because he, asked the correct questions. He knew what to do in terms of move me to that next level of confidence and actually get me looking, in an excited way. So it was a really good experience that really didn't take that much time at all. It was something that AJ was just always there for, and would respond just immediately to any of my questions, which just made the whole process really efficient.
That's awesome. How do you feel about that, AJ?
Oh, I love to hear that. I'm just sitting here thinking, man, this guy's
I coach him.
my biggest fan
coach
here.
him, man. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's been talking a lot about you. And we were talking about before you came in. I mean, the market's on fire, and I'm like, part of that's AJ's fault, man. He's been writing a bunch of offers, getting a lot of listings going on there. So congrats, having a huge second quarter here to the year.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun and exciting. It's a good time to be in real estate.
So what are you seeing going on in the market right now, AJ?
Competition. I think the biggest thing is the question of interest rates.
Okay.
So just in the past few weeks, they've gone up a little bit, and I think that's kind of pushing people to make that move sooner than later.
Okay.
And with values having increased so much already in the past few years, you got to do it now if you're going to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be in that
priced
peak
out,
situation
right?
where, it's going to be either too high of an interest rate or too high of a price point on the home. So right now, you're going to get the best deal you're going to get for a while, I think.
Jason, what are you guys seeing over at Team Home Loans with interest rates right now?
Yeah, rates are a little bit on the rise. I mean, globally, people don't realize rates are kind of controlled globally based on money flow, and a lot of money has flowed earlier in the year from Europe, from China and Japan into the I want to say San Diego markets, but into the U.S. markets. And that actually brought the rates really down and helped all of us as homeowners get a lower rate, either by a refinance or able to purchase maybe $50,000 more than they could the end of last year. Right now, we're seeing a lot of money flow back. And when that money flows back, that's the reason our rates are going up right now. The economy in itself is not doing super great here in the United States. We had zero growth that was released this morning. So, we don't have a lot going on that should cause rates to go up, but it's this additional global money flow that's going on. So, but I truly agree with you. Rates are on the rise. We kind of got that, extra money flow earlier in the year. We took advantage of it. And if you don't get out there and start to act soon, you're going to be looking at 4.5%, 5% rates here again, possibly in the next year. And it makes a huge difference on a payment.
Yeah, one of the biggest thing I'm seeing is that a lot of people that own a home are questioning if it's time to sell and buy something else because they want to time the peak of the market. What they don't realize is it's all relative. So you're going to get a higher price, but you're also going to pay a higher price. So if the interest rates are really good now, take advantage of that. I mean, you're going to get whatever you get out of the home, you're going to put in the next home regardless. So just get the best interest rate you can, take advantage of that, and that's really going to make the biggest difference of your payment, and especially if it's a long-term purchase.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people that say, I want to wait a few months. I want to, let things settle down a little bit more before I make that move. But let's say you're moving from a $500,000 house to $1 million house, and the market's going up 1% a month. Let's say you wait 5 months, the market goes up 5%. Right now, the spread between that $500,000 house and that $1 million house is $500,000. But if the values all go up 5% across the board,
be 25,000 on the
value of that
$500,000.
$500,000 house goes up $25,000. The value of that $1 million house goes up $50,000. So the spread actually increases by $25,000. So a lot of people that are sitting around waiting for the market to slow down, the gap or the spread between the current home and the home they want to move up into is actually growing, making it more difficult to buy that bigger home.
I know this is no surprise to you guys, Kyle and AJ, but in 20 plus years doing this, there's always people waiting around waiting for the market, right? There's always those people that I'm going to wait, and they've been waiting and waiting. So one of the properties, this is about 10, 12 years ago, I had a deal in escrow. We had loan docs escrow, and the buyers called me up and said, hey, we've decided to cancel escrow. And I'm like, well, why? They're like, well, we talked to our parents, both our parents. I'm like, okay, how long have your parents been here? Well, they've been here 10 years. Okay, how much real estate do they own in San Diego? Well, they've never bought. They've been waiting. And I go, okay, what about your parents? Well, they've been here 15 years. How long have they, how much real estate have they bought? None. They've been waiting. I go, okay, so they canceled escrow. I called the agents. The agents are shooting the messenger, thinking it's the lender's fault. Like, why are you calling us? The buyer and seller were screaming. I said, here's the deal. I will buy it, because they were in escrow at 200. It appraised at 225. I talked to my appraiser. I talked to my wife. I bought it sight unseen. I went up there, did a little bit of work, what we'll talk about that you did, Andrew, on your condo. Just basic flooring and some upgrades, some nice, paint. We sold it 42 days for a $31,000 profit. All right. All because those other people were waiting. Kyle, AJ, and Andrew, they're waiting. So if you're listening and you're waiting, don't wait. You're going to miss the boat. You should have been listening the last 6 months. Don't wait another 6 months. The time is now. Act. Reach out to a great Whissel Realty agent soon.
Definitely. You're listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on KCBQ 1170. We're talking with AJ Powers at Whissel Realty. If you're sitting on the sidelines trying to decide if now's the right time or not, I definitely want to encourage you to reach out to us. I'll get you connected with AJ. 619-663-7355. 619-663-7355. And we'll set up an appointment for you to sit down with AJ. And I mean, if somebody wants to meet with you, what can they kind of expect, AJ?
Just an overview of the process, talking about their goals, why they want to buy a home, what they're looking for, and then it's more of an informational session where I'm going to tell them about the market, what the process looks like purchasing a home, what kind of fees they can incur if they're purchasing a home, inspections, appraisal, just an overview so they know exactly what to expect and they feel confident when they go to actually start looking at properties.
So a lot of people tend to want to do all their own research online and figure everything out themselves and not reach out to a realtor until they find the perfect home. Why should somebody not do that and instead reach out to you at the beginning as opposed to at the end?
Well, I'll tell you, I just listed a property yesterday and I have 14 showings on it in one day. So if you are going to take 4 or 5 days to speak with a lender and you're not prepared, you're going to miss out on that property if it's a competitive market. The people that are already ready, they've been waiting, maybe they've been looking for 6 months, they're ready to pull a trigger. If you're not in that situation, you're going to miss out on that home.
I was comparing first-time buyers to dogs with shock collars this morning. And what happens with a lot of first-time home buyers is they go out, they look, they see the first home, and they finally find the right home. They reach out to an agent, and by the time they reach out to an agent, he shows them the home. They're not pre-approved, and they miss the house because they didn't have their pre-approval letter ready. That's the first shock. Then the next time, they find the perfect house, and now they've got their pre-approval letter, and they go to write an offer, and they want to lowball the seller because they just want to get a good deal. And all they're focused on is if it's listed for X, I want to offer Y. And they get beat out again because they lowball the seller, and they get shocked again. And it takes a few of these experiences, a few times getting shocked before a buyer finally realizes, if I want to buy a property, I've got to be fully pre-approved. I've got to come in, I've got to look at the property immediately. I've got to come in with a really strong offer. I can't play games. And if I've got to offer over the list price, then I'm going to offer over the list price because that's what it's going to take in a competitive market like this to get a home. You can only get shocked so many times before you finally come to your senses and stop, doing stupid things and really get with the program and do what it's going to take to get a home. So if you're looking to get into a home right now, again, I'd love to connect you with AJ Powers at Whissel Realty. Shoot us a text, give us a call, 619-663-7355, 619-663-7355. We're going to head to a break. When we get back, we're going to talk about some new development possibly coming to the Carlsbad area. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on KCBQ 1170.